to DNA Autohouse. We're going to show you everything that we're about, from buying cars, selling cars, the prep of our cars, in the office with us, day to day. Oh, and Pete.
And I'll get involved in the sales as well, but don't tell Jay I'm still a better salesman than him as well.
I think it's one of the worst things that can happen to a customer is when they've just bought a car.
Oh, you started already? So I'm Pete, and so I do all the kind of prep work, and I'll get involved in the sales as well, but don't tell Jay I'm still a better salesman than him as well. So yeah, he'll probably tell you he's the best, but he's not really. He learned everything he knows off me. Hello, YouTube. So to be fair, I joined about 2 years ago. So Jay, the way we set up, obviously it's kind of his home. So he wanted somebody he could trust and somebody that was enthusiastic about cars. So he turned to me and he asked me if I wanted to join the team, and he showed me where he wanted to be with the business. How did we meet? Well, so I was walking along somewhere in Paris and I saw this good-looking bloke. No, not really. I knew where he started because I've seen him build it up. So I trusted his judgment of where his vision, and I kind of knew that we'd get there. So I put my trust in him in that sense as well, because I worked in logistics for like 12 years, nothing in car sales. And as you can see, we buy stuff that we like. Nothing, it's not the run-of-the-mill stuff, everything's a bit different. So, cars that we like. I think Jay took his mum's Metro.
Oh yeah.
Do you remember that one, yeah?
The GT, Metro
GT Metro,
yeah. We had...
Drove over around a bit.
Yes, the Audi A1.
Audi A1, yeah, when they first come out. So I mean, the hot hatches at the minute, especially with the M140s, I think everybody's kind of, I think with the lockdown as well, it's kind of helped our business. I think people I think they want to enjoy themselves again. So I mean, the hot hatches are perfect for that kind of thing. People want to get back out, get back on the roads. For us, they represent, the market at the minute. Like so, the Focus RSs, they're going up in price as well. The Golf R, same situation, going up in price, the M140s.
The used car sales, yes, it's booming, but we're struggling to get the stock. So people are finding that, hang on, if we're going to sell, we're going to put it at a premium. We can get good money for this. And that's where you're finding that the prices that you're paying for the M140s, they're holding their values against something like an M2 and an M3. So we're at that crossroad as a business, thinking that, hang on, are we now going to hold back?
So it's affected us. Obviously, we're having to pay a lot more for the cars. I mean, even if you compare it to last year, for example, the M140s, we're picking them up for a lot less than what we are now. We're kind of paying what we were selling them for last year. But I mean, we seem to have developed a good network of the customers we've bought from. They've told their friends, and they were happy with the process, how our buying process has been. So they've recommended their friends to come to us. So we kind of are getting some of the cars before they'd even go to other companies. And then, we're not here to kind of nick the cars off people. We'll give them a good price, and we take the modifications into consideration as well. We're gonna go meet the boss, who likes to think he's #1 salesman, but he just you'll usually catch him in the office. Just he's probably having a drink or something to eat, or he'll be watching car videos, or he'll be swearing. Yeah.
We just try to provide the best cars in the best condition possible. Try to give all the customers best experience they can. They can buy a car from anywhere, but what we want them to know is buying from us, they've got peace of mind. I think it's one of the worst things that can happen to a customer is when they've just bought a car and they experience something straight away. We're selling used cars, ultimately anything can happen at any time, but as long as we've done our utmost to make sure that before the customer collects a car, it's had all the relative inspections and it's up to the standard that we would expect it to be, then we've kind of done our bit. So yeah, there are other dealers that don't even bother going as far as even washing the car, but yeah, that's just not us. We like to take pride in each vehicle that we sell.
don't like his slobber, which was nearly stuck to me right over there. I did as I saw it like flick and I thought, yeah, it's like one of them, you know, them sticky things.
What I'm looking forward to is seeing where the hybrids are going. That is going to be interesting. I've heard a lot of, there's a big talk about the industry in America, and it'll be interesting to see how that hits the UK market and how we handle it here, especially with, obviously as Birmingham's now gone into the clean air zone. So it'll be interesting to see the change of models and what's going to happen with the hybrids. What I'm not looking forward to or in this industry is the decline of the diesels and seeing what happens, you know, with how they're going to shift out and how the new stuff's going to come in. I mean, you know, if you're a petrol head, you're still going to love your E30s and your F80s.